Good morning, everyone. It's 9/11 on a Wednesday, December 4th, sorry, 2024. So we'll be trading ES and NQ today. Again, this is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice or recommendation to buy or sell any futures contract or foreign exchange. Education purposes only. So every trade that you take is your own responsibility. Definitely do your due diligence to make the informed decision that it takes to be successful at trading. So looking here, this market has been going up and up overnight. The ES right in the middle here, top middle. Below it is the Nasdaq. So this market has definitely been going higher and higher. Bottom right is the 30-minute Nasdaq. As you can see, this market has keep keep grinding higher.
Connection lost.
Keep grinding higher here. And by the time we open, I would expect some kind of sell-off, some kind of balancing of the inventory overnight, the overnight inventory rather. So, definitely wouldn't be stepping in to wait at least, I'd like to wait at least 5 minutes to let the market settle after it open. But definitely this market is going higher and higher here. So we definitely would need a pullback to go long. This market has been bullish overnight. We put it in the bigger. So here we got several fair value gaps here that they may come back and test. This one here, 375 is an area that they may come back and test. Let's see what happened here. This is the NQ. Let's look at the ES. Probably same scenario. Because the NQ is so, very volatile. So the ES today might be a preferred thing that we trade. But again, we have definitely some zones here that they can come back and test. Let's look at the zone here. In between those two zones, they can come back and do and get some people short and go back higher. But definitely our bias today is to the upside. This market is completely bullish. Now it's a matter of timing our entries and finding a good location for a trade. Sometimes the market can be very clear, but you still gotta be careful on where and when you enter, because timing is everything. Especially in life, we know that timing is everything, but in trading, it's so true. Because we can look at a trend like this, you still lose money by going long. It depends on when you went long. So for example, after the break of the zone, if you go long here, you probably get stopped out. You know, so still, gotta definitely want to go on the pullback. So, good morning. Once again, I'll be here probably until up to 12. Well, it depends on how things go. Maybe end it early or just right around 12. And I think today might be FOMC. I don't think let me double check the news here. That's something we got to keep in mind as well every time we trade, because you can have the best trade ideas. Sorry, computer is not. So let's wait for Forex Factory to load. I'll go in here, go to Forex Factory here, right from the VPS, because sometimes you may have the nicest looking setup, but news may be, maybe a problem. So over here, and everything is bullish at the moment between the ES and okay. Definitely got a couple of news items today. Let's move this over here. We have ISM Services PMI at 10 o'clock Eastern. At 1:45 p.m. Eastern, we got Jerome Powell speaking. So that's gonna probably move the market as well. At that point, we're probably gonna be I'll be done trading, but 10 a.m. We will be here still. So we're definitely going to be mindful of that if we take a position. So definitely not going to take anything 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after. Again, any comments, questions? Let me know what you guys are trading today, what you guys are looking at, and what's your bias for today, and how you see the market. Please use the chat to do so. So definitely we will be, like I said earlier, we'll be looking at the market on the long side, but that's mean. That's where we end up going, because the open could be a place that they use to push this market down, reload, and go higher, or completely reverse it for the day. At the ES right now, we're at resistance. All those dotted lines here are resistance and support lines. I have my line in the sand, which is 71.75. If above this, we're going to be looking for longs. Below it, we're looking for shorts. But right now, we're at a resistance resistance line right here in the ES. So we'll definitely proceed with caution at the open. That we normally do, because the open can be a wild thing. You're probably going to see a lot of things that doesn't make any sense. A lot of people trying to get out of the orders or get in new positions. So it's kind of wild. So that's why we don't trade the exact open at 9:30. With that said, it's 9:20. I'm gonna take this opportunity to make, unless somebody has a question, I'm gonna take this opportunity to make me some coffee, not coffee, tea, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this up here at the bottom, saying I will be right back. With that said, some selling happening right now in this market, which is understandable, because overnight we basically went straight up. So yeah, I'll probably be back in about 5 minutes, right before the market opens, so I can let me make myself a cup of tea. I can feel my voice need that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So as expected, we're seeing a little bit of selling here, because we just have to do it, because overnight they made a lot of money long. Now they gotta unwind their longs. They gotta be getting out of the market, either to reload to go long again, or just to, it could be a complete reversal too. So we don't know. That's why we wait until the market opens. We got 3 minutes, about 3 minutes to the open. Any questions, again, comments, please let me know in the chat. Here we'll sit on our hands until we see something. After the market opens, we're gonna sit on our hands until we see something really compelling to get involved. Now, in the ES, we got the 76.50 as a level to pay attention to. That's the Globex VWAP. NASDAQ, we got 388. That's a level to pay attention to. And 376 is right around that fair value gap over here. So that's nice confluence. In trading, you want to, as many things that line up together. The more the merrier, the more the better. So definitely want to look at that. Yeah. So we'll definitely pay attention to those levels after the market opens. We got less than a minute now. Less than a minute till the open. Again, today is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. About 27 days until the year's over, whatever is left of this year. Let's try to make the best out of it. Let's see what we can do here today. Once again, this sell-off is not something we weren't expecting. We called it all the way up here when ES was at this resistance level. We said, hey, we should see some selling here. We should see some selling, and that's what's happening at the moment. Yeah, that 76.50 level is looking really, really good to go long. Market just opened because we got the VWAP there. We have this support level, which was resistance at one point. We broke it, came back and tested on the other side, and had support. So let's see if we can get to that 76 and see what happened here. We may see a bounce to the upside, but it's only 9:31, so we got about a little more than 3 minutes to act. one way or the other. So they may not even get there before they push it higher here. So let's wait. Again, at this point, we're looking for a position to go long. A location to go long and time our entries. Get here, we see purple in the air, 76.50. It's an area that 76.77. It's an area that I'd like to see the market come to and make a U-turn from there. We may not get that U-turn. We may not get that pullback the way we want it. But right now, we'll definitely be very cautious. It's 9:35. The first 5 minutes on if you look at the bottom left, the first 5 minutes on the ES is definitely it's not a candle that you want to make any decision off of. It's just sellers push it all the way down to close toward the middle of the range of that candle. But at the moment, still looking for some buys. Top right, market internals, green, but there's a little bit of red coming right now at the moment. So this market is too high right now for us to be buying it. But we may miss the entry here on the upside if it's gonna go higher. It's right near that pivot too. So I'd like it to come around that Globex VWAP. Then we can talk about engaging long. Also, what it will do, there's some people that have the stops below here. They will trigger the stops to go lower. And also 77.50 is the middle of the range for the 24-hour since last night to where we are now. This is the middle of the range for since the market opened yesterday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'd like to see some selling here, then a U-turn and engage long. So we'll definitely take our time. We will wait and see what happens. I'm not sure. Noah's here. Yes, it's... Good morning, Noah. It says good morning. Let's be green today always. Yeah, that's the goal. We're trying to be green today. ES 77, 76.50 area. We could see some kind of buying at that level. Even the NQ here. If we get a positive bar, because we're close enough to that VWAP, when we go down there and test that VWAP. And test that view up. Let me take a sip of my tea. All right. Now we for the NQ, for example, here it went below the round number, which again could signal some people to go short, but this could be a rug pull. There you go. We're going to be patient here today and wait for and see what the market wants to do. Okay, hit that view up. Let's see how it reacts to it on the NQ. We're going lower at the moment, so we'll wait and see here. NQ here could be a long setting up. Let's see if we get that, even though things are looking bearish at the moment. But when the overall tone of the market was bullish overnight, is that the level for NQ probably a little lower at 78, 80. Area. I think the 80 area here, another 18, 19 points down. We may engage long. So we're gonna wait here. But also this market could be just a complete reversal too. So that's another thing we gotta keep in mind. All right. So they're pushing higher now. So they broke this level. Now what I'd like to see is a pullback. I'd like to see a pullback, but not on the new low. If we do a pullback here to the VWAP, will they give us a pullback? This is a 1 bar pullback. I don't know if I like that yet. So 1 bar pullback here. Yes, looks like it's time to go higher. Same thing with the NQ here. I'd like to see another 11 and a quarter could be along here on the NQ, but I'd like to see maybe a couple more bars to the downside without making a new low, without taking this low out. If it comes back to the V up here, it may not even come back. Let's see. Let's look at the order flow here. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely wait here. This is kind of premature to go long. I'd like to see a couple more pullbacks, a couple more bars to the downside here, but we may not get it. Well, I don't think we're gonna get that. Are we? So waiting for a pullback here, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get it. And here, because this is almost like a resistance area, I wouldn't want to be going. We want to pull back toward the VWAP, then a turnaround. Then we can feel more confident with this entry. The pullback will be behind us. All right, so we hit that VWAP here with 7. It'll be
order submitted.
We're gonna submit an order to go long here at 97.25.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, we're along the NQ. What we'll do here, we'll give it. Yeah, NQ is looks like he wants to go higher. Let's see what happened here. If we break this, honestly, if we could take this swing out, I may not want to be in this. Okay, there you go. NQ is going higher here. We're not going to be too quick to move our stop to break even. We know how the NQ does it. They go and probe and take you out. I'm going to reduce my risk definitely here. At this point, we probably could go to break even. I'm going to give it 5 points. I'm going to put a 2. Can we get to the high of the day? So that's 57 here. NQ, basically, I'm going to risk 1 tick here. Or maybe I'll risk 1 point. I'm going to risk 1 point. Reduce my risk completely here. We may get ticked out last. Sometimes the end could come back right to your entry for 1 or 2 ticks and take you out. So since we're managing this manually here, it's okay. If they come back and tag us out here, that's fine. We're just executing our plans. Will they go higher? Will they go lower? We don't know. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get tagged out here. Yeah, we will get tagged out. Maybe not. The buyers it's a big fight going on right now. Let's see if they can push it higher here. So at break even, we would have been out of this trade already, but we may still be out. They came back to our entry. Now they're pushing it higher. So as you can see, they came right to our entry. If we moved to break even, we would have been out of this trade, but still we may still lose this trade. But again, we know those things happen in the NQ. Yeah, stop news is coming at 10. So that's another reason to time a stop here too. Definitely to reduce our risk. But here, we'll still believe in the up move right here. Getting some green background in the NQ. That doesn't mean we're not coming back to tag us out here. They do that quite a bit. This is one of the challenges of trading the NQ. As you can see, the ES is kind of ranging. Not much movement, but the NQ, there's a lot of movement on it. So I always say trading the NQ. Trading in general is not for the faint-hearted, but trading the NQ, you gotta definitely be willing to give it the room that it needs to move. So here we may get taken out and still going in that direction. Now, if we get taken out here, we're not gonna trade until the news. You gotta, if you have a target, you gotta let the NQ develop and give you that target. Now, if we break higher here, we may go all the way to 80. That's my next resistance level here. Make a new high for the day. As a matter of fact, I may do that. I'm gonna move my stop, not my stop. I'm gonna move my target a little higher here. If we can get that move, we'll take it all the way to 80. But obviously, if we get to this pivot here, we're gonna capture at least half of the move, 15 points. When we get to 30, so at this moment should be able to capture 5 points here below this, because if we go below 13, that's a negative bar. We don't want to see that. But at the same time, we want to definitely give it some move. So here we're gonna find a stop, basically risking 1 tick. Yeah, we're gonna risk 1 tick here. Let's see if we can move higher, because the NQ can fly here. NQ can definitely take off. Oh, 9:45 is news. I didn't know there was news at 9:45. I looked at the news earlier. It was 10 o'clock. What news is at 9:45, Jimmy? 10 o'clock. That's when I see there's news here. Okay, so let's capture let's move a stop up about 5 points. Let's capture 5 points on here. Move it to 412. Once again, we're gonna wait. If we break this little pivot here, we're gonna probably capture another 5 points. So we're managing this trade to capture a big move. So that's why we're not moving our stop too aggressively. Here we may get if we get 1 or 2 bars, we may still survive this pullback. But let's see what happened here in the NQ. There you go. We're pushing higher. Again, if we get to 36 and a quarter here, we're going to get 5 more points. As a matter of fact, I can get the 5 more points right now at 17. Should I drop it here? Let's see. If we move at 17 compared to where we are at 12, we would capture like 100, we'd capture 20 ticks. But when we look at the target we're shooting for, that's really small compared to the target we're shooting for. So that's why we're going to leave our stop right now at 12. We don't want to get tagged out at this pullback here. So another thing with news, if we're already in the trade and news come in, then we kind of stop, and if the news goes with how the market was going, that's good for us. If not, we're just going to get taken out. In this particular situation here, we would be taken out in profit because our stop is already in profit here. We're approaching that resistance area on the ES, the NQ. So we can understand the hesitation. Let's see if we can break higher here. If we break higher here, if we go above 35 at that particular point, we may even stop to, we can leave it at 17 like we said we would. 17 here is a good place to leave our stops, kind of below that swing, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come back and tag us out. This is not looking good when it comes to, it's still not really ready because I'd like it to be above 35, and we never got there. We got close, and some selling here makes sense. We're approaching that resistance. At the moment we're shooting for 70 points on the NQ, so we're going to take what the market give us. Okay, can we get a couple more bars here to the upside? And then we'll move our stop to 17. I think at this point, if it doesn't do it, it's going to come back. Might as well secure the 5 points. Let's see here. Get to 74 and 3/4, and it didn't do it. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. We definitely got to the 35, above 35. So at the moment, our stop is at 17. We're approaching that resistance here. There you go. There's the resistance is being broken right now. So we may come back. Hopefully they don't do that, but they may come back and tag us out here. But hey, we secure 10 points on the NQ. Let's see how it goes here. Okay, we'll come back and take that swing out. That's the question. We don't know that. We got news in less than 4 minutes. About 3 minutes and change. Auto trading the NQ. Get those kind of moves. And here, 10 points is not too shabby, but definitely could have got 20 more. I moved my target because I feel like once we broke this area here, we had a chance to move much higher. But the thing is, he may do it without us. He may do it without me here. 58. So it's 9:58 here. So let's see how it goes. Well, I'm about to be taken out here on the NQ. 2 points away.
Order cancelled.
All right, we got taken out, and that pivot held. At the moment, we were gonna sit on our hands. Come back here. That could have. Remember, my original target was at 37. It would have just hit it and turn around. But I got a little more ambitious here with this target at 77. Here we will not be taking any position because the news is less than a minute away. So as a matter of fact, let me move this over here to look at the news. Okay, news looks like it's going lower. The news, yeah, the market doesn't like the news. It's negative. It's less than expected. So that's another thing they do. They use news to move the market which way they want. That could be another reason for them to push this market down. And it looks like that this is where we're heading. So good thing we did secure 10 points. Definitely lesson from this trade is as it got close to this here, maybe secure another 10 points because I was up 30 points at one point. So definitely give it 10 points for room, not 20 like I did. But hey, in hindsight, everything looks good. We'll just learn from this and do a better job next time. So again, we're up 10 points for the day on the NQ, but NQ looks like we want to sell off right now with the news being bad and this market being really, really high as far as really expensive here. So going short may not be a bad thing. But we gotta wait for the right setup or the right pullback here. We're hitting that Globex VWAP. So let's see if we're gonna go higher or lower from here. A couple butts with negative here, and we got some pink background in the NQ. Definitely gotta be careful here because we're at a critical level. That Globex VWAP will serve as support. And until they crack it for good, probably wait. Okay, pushing higher at the moment, but let's see. There you go. Could this be the little double pullback I usually talks about here? I usually talk about a double pullback when they go back up, and then they do this. And the bar lower. The short could be in order, but at the same time, looks like we want to go higher. So above VWAP. At this point, what I would like to see then, it's a pullback toward VWAP again, and see if we can go long, because everything is lining up to the upside here. A nice wick, big indecision candle in the first 30 minutes of trading. Okay, it is still not clear here. The thing that I look at when I look at this market here, a short can still be in play because we have that fair value gap that wasn't tested. They may want to go back and test it here. Because remember, the market is there to fulfill orders. There's a lot of orders waiting here at 75, 80 area. So they may do that and go and try to test it there. At the same time, they may just keep going without it too. But what's going on with my ES? Doesn't look my ES is moving. Okay, ES is moving. All right. Yeah, they're going higher in the NQ, and ES is kind of, which also give me pause here to execute the trade. The ES is going lower, NQ is going higher. So correlation is not working at the moment. Looks like we're going higher here. Oh, thank you, Noah. I just saw your comment here. Yeah, have a good day as well. Oh, okay. The 945 was a final service P on that orange. Yeah, I filter them out to be red news, because they are the one that usually move the market the most. Powell talking at 1 p.m., 1:45 p.m. Today Eastern time is definitely something that may move the market. Tomorrow, once again, reminder, I will not be trading. I will not be streaming, not trading. So just keep that in mind. At the moment here, the NQ looks like it wants to go higher. ES is a little, not showing that yet. But if the ES join the party, we may go long ES. But again, I don't like the fact one is going higher and the other one is going lower. I'd like them to go hand in hand. ES could be the one that the NQ, like right now, is the leader. So ES along at 80 and 3/4 would be right. NQ is breaking that resistance. ES looks like he wants to go higher. So we may go long. Yes, obviously NQ is kind of gone. We would need a nice pullback on the NQ to engage here. But ES is, we can risk 3 points and still a computer. There's some data issue. I don't feel good about this order. I'm going to cancel it.
Order cancel.
I cancel it for now. Okay. It's okay. Cancel out of the winner, but that's fine. I still don't. This is a resistance, so let's wait. If it goes higher, we'll wait for a pullback. Too bad. Well, now we want to see a pullback here. Look at the NQ. NQ is flying. Yeah, would like to see a pullback. Now, my first target would have gotten hit here in this particular situation. Now, be out of the second target break even. But it's better to follow your rules then. Now, because you broke that resistance, if we get a push higher here, we may engage long. Let me see.
Order submitted.
See if we can chat or comment. Let me know, guys, how you doing out there? As far as trading, have you taken any trades? Are you still on the sideline watching? And if it comes back down, this order will be canceled.
Order canceled.
Okay, cancel. All right, looks like we lower here. Or is it retest of this?
Order submitted.
Looks like lower is the direction here. That's too close to the support zone here to go short. So let's see If you hit it, bounce.
Order canceled.
Give us a. So for the ES, if we see a break here and a pullback, so we'll see if we can go spank back around. Everything is kind of lining up to the downside at the moment for the ES. Coming from a retail area to go. The market is expensive here, so we want to try to sell it. To see a pullback towards 78. We may not get that. We may not get that pullback. Yeah. 78.50 would be nice. See if we can get back to that level. And when we can then think about taking a sell at that point. At least 76 could be a place also to see a hit. Market hit this level and turn around. That could be possibility here. Yeah, 77, 78 would be a nice place to come back to. See if we could go short.
Order filled.
Okay, we want to see that pullback here and a U-turn, and we may get short. So let's see. I'm gonna step away for a second from my desk here. Oh, I think I'm back here. Something happened with the stream. My OBS software crashed. So let me see if I'm live. Okay, I'm live. Hopefully you guys come back to here, but not sure what happened to my OBS software. Probably crashed. That's why I went offline in the first portion here. Now this is part 2. Definitely looks like this wants to go higher here, but my issue with the ES going along here, we're right at the resistance right here. So and the NQ, same thing. We're basically at the high of the day. This market wants to resume that bullish run that it was on. NQ is close to the high of the day, so buying here would be definitely very expensive. Not the best location to buy. And the NQ, yes, a little less. We still got some more. Yeah, just gotta wait and see here. Yeah, because the way things are right now, we did some lower highs and lower lows here. Until we take out 83, 84, I think the short can still be in play here. It's right at the VWAP, which is the RTH VWAP is down here at 80. So below 78.50. That could be a short, but again, we may take a stab at it here and see if we can. It's really not clear, so we're gonna stay on the sidelines for the moment. Yeah, I had to restart the stream here on this is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, because my streaming software crashed in the first portion. So basically, I already took one trade, only one trade for now, on the NQ earlier where we went long. And we were able to capture 10 points, 40 ticks. But right now, we're looking at this market going higher. Yeah, bounce of this VWAP here. Looks like it wants to go higher and breaking that resistance. So we'll be careful here. If it breaks it, come back and give us a pullback. We may engage long. So with that said, we're now gonna have to wait for a pullback to go long, because this market looks like it wants to go long. Got some buyers coming in here, and looking at the order flow. If you were in part 1, my target for NQ was 77. This is where I put my target, and I got in at 7 down here. Did it come back and tag me in? Let me see. I think I went long right on here at 7. Basically, my original target was at 37, which I would have hit, but I saw 77 as a place that the market could run up to. But because of the news, it came back down and tagged me out for 10-point win. I'm not going to complain about that. So then now it's going toward the 77 that I originally think it would be going. Now, we want to be going along here. We want to wait for a pullback, Let's wait for if we can get that pullback on the ES. The NQ is really, really extended here. So that's why we're not going to be touching the NQ. NQ is flying higher. It's a 30-minute chart on the bottom right. Put it on the big screen here. Full screen. So here it's kind of flying higher. Got to the 77 I thought it was going to get to, which is fine. It's unfortunate that we got taken out by the news. But It is what it is. That's how the market works. Sometimes you're gonna miss on some things. So now the ES, yeah, ES clearly looks like he wants to go higher. We're waiting for a pullback to engage. Can we get this pullback here on the ES? That's the question. We are pushing a pivot anyway, so we wouldn't want to be buying here too close to this pivot. So if we can get some kind of pullback toward 80, we may want to engage again. Looks like it's breaking it to the upside here. So it's at a resistance level. 86 is resistance. So let's wait to see if we can come back to this green line, which is about 81 and a quarter. If we can come back to this and make the U-turn, then we may engage long. Yeah, we're right at the pivot here. We're definitely not going to be act one way or the other. Fortunately, nice NQ. Yeah. We would like to see a little pullback here on the ES before we go higher. Let me connect on my regular computer as well.
Order filled.
It has a backup. 1037. So we had the high initial balance high. We just booked that. So we just booked the initial balance high. Going long here. It's probably not ideal. But when you look at the structure in the 5 minutes, see here's a pullback toward this green level, 81. A U-turn to the upside. We'll be feeling more comfortable buying down here than up here. Because up here it's already expensive. It's at the high of the day. As you can see here, selling's happening here. You don't want to be stepping in front of those sellers trying to move this market lower. So we want to wait for the pullback and wait for a U-turn. Yeah, there you go. Some sellers are coming in here. Again, sorry for going offline earlier. It wasn't something that obviously we're trying to do. It just happened that my OBS software crashed, which will happen with technology. Now, so if the market is a strong market, we may not get this pullback all the way back here. So we may be ready to act now, but we're so close to this. That's kind of uncomfortable. Eventually, if it's gonna break this, it's gonna break it. So I'd like to see more like a deeper pullback coming down this way. But if it's not there, it's not there.
Connection lost.
Okay, what's happening here? Okay, we got a positive bar here. What I'd like to do is wait for, again, a couple bars down toward 80, 81, then get a U-turn and go higher. But we may not get it here. We may not get that pullback that we're looking for. If you're watching, I'm not sure if it's... Let me know how are you doing here in this market today. And so far we are 1 for 1. We took one long trade in the NQ earlier. I think I can remove this NQ chart here that you can see what I'm talking about. We went long here at 747. Then we got originally was at 37, which is, looking back at it, was resistance area. Thinking, hey, we could go all the way to 77, which right here we did get to, but before we got there, this market with the news came back down, tagged me out. I didn't get re-engaged here, which, so it is what it is. Move this back here. To me, this market is kind of a little too high for me to buy in the NQ and the ES. Kind of the same thing here. I don't know if this is a stop run to the upside and get some people long and just turning back around. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, if your premise is, hey, we're gonna wait for a pullback to the VWAP, we have enough room here to go short down here at 82.75 to get to the VWAP, at least for our first target. So that's something we can consider as well. Because right now, right at resistance, turn around to the downside here could get us at least to our first target. We are open to both ways right now. Let's see. And looking at the order flow here, definitely some heavy selling happened right on here. As you can see, the Magenta aggressive sales, and there's some buying that happened right at the top. That could be a sign of some trap buyers. Some buyers probably got trapped up there. Let's see. I think if we go down to 82.75, that could be a place to, 82.75 is down here. That could be a place to see if we can go short here. But just gotta wait and see. Because right now we can see some buyers potentially got trapped up there, which is what they do. Let me look at the NQ. Buyers up here. Sellers, yes. Definitely tempting to go short here. But we'll wait for an actual negative bar. If we get it, we may get short. At the moment, it looks like it still wants to go higher. And the market internals are turning red. Another thing to keep in mind here. Definitely short here would be counter trend. Now, counter trend trading can be profitable, but you just need to be able to time it and know what you're doing. I mean, like everything else in trading, it helps to know what you're doing. But here it's iffy. Well, let's see a new high. Will we bring it back down here? That we don't know yet. I'm gonna try to connect to my regular computer again here.
Order.
And see if it works this time. We can get some data. Okay, my data is working there. So I'm gonna let things load there. Okay. Well, it looks like we're getting the push down. I think I might waited a little too long here. I hesitated. So what we'll do here, we'll just wait. We get another pullback. That doesn't make it high. Go to the downside, then we can, or could this be the double pullback we talked about all the time here? Going higher, one pullback. Just give you a visual. Got one pullback here. There's this, and also you hit that. This is a support level at the moment, so could this be like a setup to go higher here? Not sure, not clear. Q looks like he wants to go lower as well. We may take a stab at this on the downside.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Yeah, we got
order submitted.
We got to filter the downside here. Let's see how it goes.
Order filled.
There you go.
Order submitted.
And we get to that first target at the view out. We'll be a little quicker to move our stop down. Let's see if we can get that first target. So we get that first target, we know our stop will be moving. ATM will be moving our stop. So really I could possibly move my stop down here to 84.75 and drop my stop down here. 84.75, even 82.75. Because if we get another bar to the upside here, I don't think I want to be part of this anymore. Maybe 83.75. Yeah, let's do 83.75. Since we're already in profit for the day, we don't want to give a profit back here. So it's going higher. I think the proper stop is 84.75. Let's do that. We don't want to move it prematurely. If we take the swing out, we no longer want to be part of this trade, but we don't want to put it right in there before the swing either. Okay, it's a matter of time now. It looks like we may get the first target hit because of where we are here. I think we're gonna time a stop, maybe give it 1 point at 82.75 or 83.75, because this one we should have already hit our target. So there's a lot of hesitation here. I might drop a target. In trading, timing is everything. Moving your stop too quickly could be a difference between a loser and a winner. So we're gonna stick with the plan here and leave it at 84.75 for now, which is above that low swing. So let's see if it goes down here and get us to our first target. Really don't like it right at the moment. Yeah, that we might be taken out here. 2 ticks away, 1 tick away. Looks like we're gonna get tagged out here.
Order canceled.
Unfortunate. Definitely didn't move my stop quick enough, obviously. But looks like we're going higher here on the ES. Getting a lot of resistance. I think we get as low as 80. And my intro was at 81.75, I believe. Yeah, 81.75. Well, close to 2 points in profit, and unfortunately we got taken out. 3-point loss. So right now we we're looking to see, hey, if this market is going to go higher, we want to definitely be going with it. It's a matter of, okay, will we get a pullback, or was that a retest of the high to go lower? So at this point, it's not clear. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here. Just waiting here. Again, if you're in the chat, let me know how things are going for you out there. So far today, I'm 1-1, one winner, one loser. So let's see if while we get here, is this going to be a U-turn to the downside here, or is it going to keep going higher? It's 11:04, right past 11 o'clock. Market kind of slowed down a little bit, which is understandable. Let's see if we pick up some pace here soon. If not, I may just close this stream. Again, this is part 2. Part 1, OBS software just got basically crashed. So yeah, so just gotta wait here and see what this market's gonna do. We're gonna pushing down or up from here. Again, we had a resistance, just looks like he wants to break out to the upside, but we just gotta be cautious here. And we got Jerome Powell speaking in less than 3 hours. So at this point, we may see like this market die. Just wanted to resume the stream to kind of let you guys know what happened, but I think I may be closing the stream soon here. I'll catch up with you guys on Friday. Like I said, tomorrow, Thursday, I will not be streaming. I'll probably give it another few minutes here and see how it goes before I actually close the stream. Because the European market will be closing, I believe, in less than 30 minutes. London. So should we try another short here? That's the question. At 84.75. That is the question. Okay, we did get that turnaround bar on the NQ as well. On the NQ so far, we haven't gotten the ES yet, but look like it's forming here. Be 84.75 would be, which is where we got taken out earlier. 84.75. Would that be the entry to the downside? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, NQ is pushing down. That's for sure. Yeah, we're gonna take another shot here at this market. It's right at this pivot. Can you go back? And go back down to the VWAP. Alright, since really not much is happening here, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your participation, and thank you for your support. Again, we stream here every day from 9 to 12. Sometimes we end a little early, like on a day like today. This market is not really looking to go anywhere. I think Jerome Powell talking that in a couple hours, 2.5 hours, has something to do with it. So people are in a wait and see mode here. But because of that, we'll end the stream. Tomorrow, again, Thursday, December 5th, I will not be streaming. I had a previous commitment at that time. I will not be streaming or trading. We convene here on Friday, the 6th. Hopefully, we're going to have a market that is conducive to some good trading. Again, today was kind of like a scratch day here, because we had one winner on the NQ and one loser on the ES. Trying to go short, and we're up almost 2 points, but we got taken out here at the stop. And the NQ, so I want to go back to here. Earlier in the day, we got long over here. Our entry was at 407. We got taken out 10 points in profit. So with that said, end the stream. Oh, there's a chat. Okay, Terry. Oh, he's having trouble with his chat. All right, Terry. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if you catch that part where I said tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I'll be streaming on Friday. Okay, because previous engagement. Please let me know that you got this message if you can hear it. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Jerome Powell speaking in about 2 hours has something to do with the market being slow like this. So people are waiting to see what he's going to say or what he's not going to say. So I would say right now, going to proceed with caution and see where it goes. Thank you again. Have a good one. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.